that we didn't put our heads down or, going to the tank. We just came out and played hard.
Talk about some of those long connections you had, and of course Millard afterwards. I mean, you guys really started to connect in the second half with some long balls.
Yeah, we did a good job of adjusting to what the defense was doing, as well as just our receivers weren't getting off the jam early on, but those guys they fought and they got better as the game went along, and like I said, my credit goes to Norfolk State for coming in with a good game plan and playing hard.
What are you telling these guys coming up? First road test for a lot of newbies on this team from Maryland.
Just play the game, man. As we can see, whenever we're in the groove and we just go out and play and we don't think so much, we can move the ball against anyone. But, we can't, go out there and, just expect to score on every play. We got to, focus on the little things, and we'll get better, as we go along.
Geno, did you notice the offense really opening up once you started finding receivers between the seams over the middle?
Yeah, that was a part of the game plan. Those guys were playing hard too, cover two, and we tried to exploit the middle of the field. Our guys were getting held up a little bit in the first half, but they did a great job of just getting into the open areas and catching the ball and making plays.
Geno separating themselves in your receiving core. Tavon really seems to be stepping up here, but so many names and numbers coming into the season.
Everyone's been doing great. We had ups and downs, and it's early in the season, this game too, and we're still trying to get better. But we haven't found our go-to guy. We're still looking for someone to step up and just be that guy. And it's still wide open right now. Everyone's had their moments where they made good plays, but also moments where they just not made so good plays. So I think we just have to work on just trying to get better, and then that'll come along as the season goes.
Coach Robertson says it's famously 3 days to implement the offense. How are you progressing after 2 full days?
I think I'm doing well. I think I've been doing pretty good with my reads. Some things I want to take back, but I can't. But obviously like I said, it's about getting better from each game, and we're going to go in and watch film and see where we made mistakes and try and get better. We expect to score every time we get the ball, especially when we're down on the one. But like I said, Norfolk State, they were playing hard. They were hitting hard, and those guys they wanted it, I guess, more than we did at that point in time. But we didn't put our heads down. We continued to fight. Got better as the game went along.
Geno, Damon's kind of a laid-back guy. What was his demeanor like at halftime today?
I think he's a laid-back guy to the media, but to us, we see the it's kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. We see the bad side, and he gets on us. He was kind of irate, but he stayed positive, and that's what a great leader does.
The thing it says about this team is you still end up scoring 55, but there's not a feeling of satisfaction.
Oh man, you can look at it as a positive and a negative. The fact that we didn't play so well in the first half and played pretty good in the second half goes to show that the game's never over, or you can never be too sure about yourself or be too down on yourself. You gotta just stay level-headed and keep level.
Coach said that Payne said that you guys were running the same plays in the second half that you did in the first half. So what was the difference then?
I can't tell right now. We really have to go up and sit down and watch film, and after that, I'll be able to tell you. But as of right now, the only thing I can say is that maybe we were giving better effort in the second half, or maybe we were down and we felt the urgency to go out there and score. So that's what we did. But I just think we just got to play better as a whole. And once we get more experience for those young guys, I think we'll be better.
It seemed a little bit like last year, where your defense kind of kept them out of the end zone and allowed you guys to kind of get your feet under you. How much did you guys need them in that first half?
We needed them an incredible amount. Those guys, they really kept us in the game. Norfolk State had a great, game plan. They were moving the ball pretty well, and we didn't bail our defense out. We put them in bad situations. We had a couple 3-and-outs, which are uncharacteristic, but those guys really kept us in the game, and I commend them for it.
It seemed like you were spreading the ball around pretty well. Is that by design, or just happen to be guys getting open at different times?
I think it's by design. Our offense is a spread offense, and there's no one key guy. It's not like we're designing plays around one particular person, because in 10 years it's always been working. And obviously it's made the player, and the player hasn't made the offense. So I think that's something that is really good with our offense, that we're not keying on one guy, and the defense can't do the same thing.
Don't you, before you arrive as an offense, don't you have to show you can kick somebody in the mouth, as far as like get on the goal line and run the ball in?
Yeah, that's a big thing for us. We expect to score down there on the one, and we expect especially to pound it in when we're running the ball, but it doesn't always go as planned. That's the game of football, and that's the way it goes sometimes. You never know what'll happen with the rest of the season. We might be the best goal line team ever, but I mean, we just got to continue to work and stay positive.